Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Never in my wildest dreams. Vendor with UTech degree basked in honor of Special Prime Minister's Youth Award. The honor of travel between Sandy Bay, Hanover and Kingston weekly to earn a university degree while juggling vending in the popular Charles Garden Market in Montego Bay have paid off handsomely for Kadeen Vidal. 26-year-old Class University of Technology honoree and pumpkin, sweet pepper, and cabbage farmer has a feature in her cap as recipient of a Special Prime Minister's Youth Award for 2021, which was televised Sunday night. Kadeen topped 150 nominees and 10 finalists to cut the Covers Award in Kingston for what she tags my outstanding achievement. Her prizes include a trophy and $100,000 from Sagicor Bank. While weighing produce and collecting cash on Saturday morning, the busiest market day, Kadeen cried openly as she recalled the emotional roller coaster of school and work. I am elated. It is a wonderful feeling for me and my family. I did this for them, and I am very proud that I was able to. Never in my wildest dream I thought about winning this prize, she said in between drying her tears. Kadeen's story of triumph, determination, and fortitude could have been derailed had she not decided to sacrifice her foundation years at primary and high school, burning the candle at both ends. The Sandy Bay woman said that she spent much of her childhood days swimming at the river, climbing coconut trees, and frolicking with friends. At nights, she paid the price and was forced to stay up until 2 or 3 a.m., reading just so that she could catch up with the rest of her class. By the time she sat the grade 6 achievement test, the high school placement exam, now rebranded as a primary exit profile, Kadeen said she scored above average grade and later attended Herbert Marcy Technical High. Kadeen now holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Hospitality and Tourism Management from UTech despite COVID-19 setbacks that derailed plans of enlisting in the work and travel program that would be used to fund her tuition. When the work and travel program fell through, I realized I had to do something to bring in finance, which would help me through university, she said. Reminiscing on how she sold produce on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays, and caught the bus at 4 a.m. from Hanover to get to classes at UTech Papin campus in Kingston on Mondays and Wednesdays, tears rolled down her cheeks. Kadeen acknowledged the difficulty of maintaining her GPA amid the hustle and bustle of busting it back to Hanover after classes ended at 3 p.m. Some nights, she would reach home as late as 9 o'clock, and by the next morning, she had to travel to Montego Bay to sell her produce in the market. Sundays weren't hers either. That was the day she had to travel to purchase the produce she sold. Kadeen credited her determination for her success. The people who lived within the house are the ones who knew nighttime when I was used to study, so during the daytime, people might say, "What time you're going to school?" They wouldn't know because I would be studying at night, she said. Since completing her studies at UTech, Kadeen has been back in the market full-time, selling a wide range of produce: cabbage, pumpkin, melon, papaya, Irish potatoes, chocho, pop choy, lettuce, and sweet pepper. She also does a bit of farming on a small scale, but her dream is to become a food and beverage manager at a prestigious hotel and to continue her education by attaining a master's degree in cuisine. Maybe one day I will get to go to Canada or France, maybe Spain. I don't know what for now. I am just selling produce at the market, but I do intend to venture into my field of study, she said. Kadeen also harbors ambition of becoming an executive chef if she wins a scholarship. Rescue hero heartbroken as electrocuted man dies. Kemar Dargy Campbell, over the past 5 days, has been second-guessing if he would mount another utility pole after his heroics last Wednesday when he rescued Jamaica public service worker JPS contractor Ainsley Scott in Arnett Gardens, Kingston. Scott, who was admitted, died on Monday at the Kingston Public Hospital. "Miss sorry fi how him dead still. I think him fi be alive. Fi put in such a work fi help him fi be alive," Campbell said. Since the ordeal, Campbell visited the hospital with a family member but did not get the chance to see Scott. "I would really want to meet him after that. We tell him, say man be up on your side, how him feel fi be up there. By looking up there now, me I wonder if me really woulda go back up there now. Me I look how high it dey, "Me I wonder if Mother really go back up there now," Campbell said, staring at the pole on 8th Street. The father of 4 told reporters it was worth the risk because Scott was able to live another day. Campbell said following the incident, he has been contacted by a representative of the JPS as well as relatives of Scott, who visited him once and promised a communication should process. "A lady called me and said she was planning an award, like a hero, something right side at the pole, and she would feed the elderly, and I told her that would be good," Campbell said. The community, his family, and children have been commending his daily for a selfless action last Wednesday. JPS in a media statement said on Monday it was saddened by the passing of Scott. The company expresses condolences to his family, loved ones, and colleagues. JPS also wishes to express gratitude for the bravery and selfless help of residents who came to Scott's assistance, the statement said. The Power and Lighting Company said it continues to work alongside MO traders to gather details of the incident and wishes for all involved strength and consolation. Scott was employed to M&O Traders, an emergency contractor that provides services to GPS. When reporters contacted M&O Traders for a response on Monday, someone answered the cell phone of its director, Marvin Turner, and said it was the wrong number. Last Wednesday, Turner reported from the same number. Government did not undermine football program, McKenzie says. Minister of Local Government and Rural Development Desmond McKenzie has come out strongly against claims that the government undermined the national football program by preventing spectators from attending the last 2 World Cup qualifying matches at the National Stadium. "This is completely malicious, reckless, and unfounded. The government of Jamaica is facilitating the responsibility, return of sport, and social life in general, in the line with the COVID-19 indications. There is no policy to promote one sport while rejecting the other," Mackenzie said in the statement. The review of applications for sporting events is made by a clearly designated range of ministers and agencies, including the Ministry of Health and Wellness and the Office of the Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, and this process, which is grounded in consultation and partnership, includes at all times the representatives of the stakeholders who make the applications. The most decisive factor in all cases is the rate of infection at the point at which the review is being made, he added. One prominent member of the Reggae Boys blasted the government over its decision not to allow fans inside the National Stadium for 2 crucial World Cup qualifiers when the Boys Now Ended campaign was at a delicate stage. Antonio, the West Ham marksman who scored 2 spectacular goals during the campaign, is upset that just 2 days after the Reggae Boys were eliminated following their 1-0 defeat to Costa Rica at home last Wednesday, it was announced by Mackenzie that 10,000 vaccinated spectators will be allowed in the National Stadium for the Gibson McCook release on February 26. Commenting on a newspaper post, Antonio said, "This is embarrassing. How can we achieve anything if we are battling against the people that we are meant to be helping us? 2 massive games to help us get to the World Cup, and the government give no support, no fans. When we had fans, we were slick, only allowed 5,000. For his part, Mackenzie said that the rules have always been clear. The policy of having a limited number of fully vaccinated spectators at sporting event was publicly introduced by me at a news conference on November 1, 2021, to facilitate fans attending the first World Cup qualifying home game between Jamaica and the United States on November 16, 2021. The online events authorization system was unveiled and endorsed by colleagues, ministers of health and wellness and culture, gender and sport, as well as the president of the Jamaica Football Federation at this conference. He explained that the reality is that the rising COVID-19 infection rates caused by the 4th wave of the virus drove the decision to have the remaining home matches played without spectators. This reality was not limited to the football program. Permission was initially granted to the Jamaica Cricket Association to have a limited number of fully vaccinated spectators for 4 limit over matches between the West Indies and Ireland held at Savannah Park between January 8 and 16, 2022. The rising infection numbers resulted in this permission being revised to have the match proceed without spectators. Against the review process involving the ministries, agencies, and cricketing stakeholders, he added. Mackenzie is urging the public to reject the baseless allegation and conspiracy theory being bandied out in the public domain by the irresponsible few. This administration continues to gradually reopen the public space by facilitating sporting events, including Premier League and schoolboy football. While I fully understand the disappointment of fans of any sport who wish to turn out and give their personal support, I must re-emphasize the ability to do so depends entirely on the COVID-19 indicators and nothing else. I therefore urge all well-thinking lovers of sport, he said. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.